Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review the final episode of Norn9. Alright, so the final episode of Norn9. Basically, let's see. It all ended up where Koharu was saved by Kakadu from her, trying to stop the reset, which the reset doesn't happen at all, and Aine, the robot chick, machine, whatever, that initiates it, passed away, and doesn't get to be with Sodata, the little boy. But in her, dying moment, she got to see older Sodata and hugged him, and it was all good. It's okay. But then Norn9 starts to come apart and basically fall apart, and so everyone has to get out. Everyone does, but Koharu and Kakadu are seen falling out of Norn9, and being the gentleman that not Koharu, Kakadu is, he has Koharu go off while he falls to his possible death. And that's the moment when I was like, no. No, please. Because over the course of the series, I didn't think I was going to like Kakadu and Koharu that much because they're very generic, but I came to really like them as characters and really care for their relationship. So I was like, no. So then after that, half a year passes. Everybody all went off and did their own thing. Mikoto went off with Natsuhiko and became a pilot, kind of, and wants to work with Sodata to build a rocket to go to the moon. And I'm like, Sakuya, I will be playing Sakuya's route in the visual novel because I want Mikoto and Sakuya to get together. Alright, so then Sakuya's alone. He's the only one who's alone. And I'm like, poor Sakuya. Oh my goodness. Okay, and two other characters that weren't focused on at all, they just played cards and were talking about stuff, and I was like, okay, whatever. Masamune went to the world and, said we're never doing the reset again, so that's all good. And let's see, Akito, Nanami, and Koharu are all living in one house together, kind of like a little happy family. Not really, though. And so I assume that Akito and Nanami end up together, and I'm like, yay, my ship got together. But then it comes down to Koharu, and she wants to go back to Norn9, the building, and it's in the ocean. So there was a point where she said, the tide's low, so I want to go and, go explore and see what's there. Also, at this point, they know that apparently Kakadu is alive. They're trying to find his whereabouts. So yeah, he was alive, and I was like, oh, okay, thank goodness. But she goes back to Norn9, and it's, pretty much like a nature thing now. And she finds the peach tree, and it's growing. And it's so pretty now, and it's protected by Kakadu's magic, and she just kind of stays there on Norn9 to take care of the peach tree. And lo and behold, Kakadu is alive. Ron drops him off, and apparently he was in a coma at Natsuhiko's. Why didn't they think to tell Koharu that? Maybe they couldn't get in no, they could have gotten in contact with it. They knew where they were. They had the freaking flying machines with the planes that they could have flown to him, like, oh yeah, we have freaking Kakadu, he's in a freaking coma. They didn't do that. They didn't think to do that. Just let her think he's dead. Whatever, that's my one nitpick. Anyway, so Kakadu comes back, and they reunite, and I was like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And at the end, well, he says, Koharu, will you take my last name? There we go. So, what do I rate Norn9? Well, I'm going to give this series a 7. That's right. Including all character, story, animation, and music. Because animation, it was very generic. It wasn't anything too special half the time, There wasn't anything that made me go, this is so special in the animation department. Characters, sort of generic, but that was okay because this was based off a visual novel, so that makes sense. But I really liked the idea with 3 main girls. I was like, so this reverse harem, you're telling me it's got 3 main girls. That's cool. Also, my favorite main girl has become Nanami. then Makoto, then Koharu. I still love Koharu as the main character, but still, she can't beat Nanami or Mikoto still. But she's a really good character, I have to say that. And music, there wasn't anything too standout-ish. Nothing that I'm probably going to remember except for the opening, possibly a little bit. So, story was good. I'm going to go play the visual novel now because I'm like, alright, what did they leave out? What routes happened? You know, because they picked a character for the girls to end up with. So, except Mikoto didn't end up with Sakuya. I'm still, I'm doing his route in the visual novel. Nobody will stop me from doing that. Alright, well this has been my final review of Norn9. It was a great series. I enjoyed it. I recommend that you watch it. You can pretty much speed through it in a day because it's 12 episodes long. So yeah, you should do that. Go do it. If you haven't, do it. Alright guys, I will see you later tonight, hopefully, in my review of the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. So see you guys then, okay? Bye.